Here we are in 360. Chris is having a problem. Only his backdrop is showing, but he is there, believe it or not. Thank you very much for being here. It is the 6th of September. Boom. And what did we do? We rocked the world 6 days ago. Anyway, I'm going to go check my YouTube channel. Everybody say hello, and I'll be back. We'll start off.
Okay, hello. How is everyone? Good to be here once again with my friends Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson. How you doing, guys? We've got a fun-filled 360 for you here today, guys, bringing you right up to date. Obviously, we've got the normal 7 days in ONPASSIVE. That's going to be pretty busy, isn't it? And obviously, Marty and Chris are going to bring you up to date with a few other things. Little message from our CEO as well, Ash Mufarrat. So without further ado, I want to hand it over to Chris, and then we will go back round again. Chris, over to you.
Just prepared for Halloween. This is my ghost costume. I think it's working pretty good, don't you? You can't see me. Guys, having fun. I'm excited, fired up. Couldn't go on the lake today because it's raining, but I am here on Passive 360, where you're going to get the latest and updatest, greatest, craziest things from ONPASSIVE, reports, duties, whatever you want to call it. Us three guys are for every one of you guys. Back to you, Marty DeGarmo. Uh-oh, you ready? I didn't ask him for the thumbs up, Red.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Some of the stuff wasn't in place, but sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Wild week, wild. The week we were looking for, and it did not disappoint. We broke all records, flat out. It was a quake to the whole world. Yes, we launched over a year ago, but to the world, we launched the 1st of September, and they know it. The sleeping giant has risen, and pretty cool stuff. Couple tweaks here and there. What I love about it, the system never twitched. It never twitched. It was amazing. And you know, people were slamming ONPASSIVE. A lot of people back from 2018 are contacting me. How do I do it? How do I get it? How do I? It's pretty funny, you know, but trying to get people caught up for 5 years now, it's not the easiest task. But no, it's good. It's great. I'm seeing so much excitement in people, which blows me away. I was on a webinar last night. Young lady, very shy, has no reason to be. She's very sharp, very well-spoken, just unbelievable. She said she felt so confident. She talked to a couple of people, and they both joined in her team, which is pretty cool. That's what happens, though. Listen, you don't need to be a marketer when what you're supporting sells itself, right? I mean, there's been many businesses I've been in, Red, I know Red has, where you're promoting something that, you know, and it costs like 10 times more, and you're like, but you do it because you're trying to make an income for your family. It's a real blessing to be in ONPASSIVE and share something, forget about promoting, share something that is a steal for the money. I mean, they just came out with a paid product called OConnect. Oh, doggy. And right now, you know what they offered? 3 months for the price of 2, and the price is only $125 for 10,000 people. And if you saw all the gadgets it has, listen, it would be fun for a teenager and spectacular for a Fortune 500 company. Really, all spectrums of any business, any person walking the planet. It is mind-blowing. The beauty of it, too, is money flowed, but not only one direction, it flowed both. And people made commissions. Some people made commissions. I'm going to tell you something. I don't like talking about money. I didn't like it when I was in places when I didn't make it. But I do want to say this. In a matter of 48 hours, I made more here at ONPASSIVE than I made the whole 15 years outside of ONPASSIVE. Sorry, that's fact. That's fact. So, boom, baby. Yeah, you have ups and downs. And by the way, I could market. But the problem was 98%, they don't know how to do that. They don't have time to do it. They get burnt. Most of the companies are set up to where only 2% can do it, and they're happy with that. Why? As long as the 2% can drag up new people for 6 months, they make their millions, they fold up, they repackage it, come out 6 months later with something new, and the same people come back. It's sad. It's really disgusting. And that's not a business. That's a racket. And it gives a bad name to businesses that are true, like ONPASSIVE, brick and mortar. You have a great product, it'll sell itself. And because the company looks after people first and what people need, I've never been in a company where what would people like? They look at it and they take that, build it from scratch, and then over deliver, just add even more and more and more. You get in OConnect and you can run your whole business. One click away from anything you possibly need. That's fabulous. And let me tell you, they took the highest technology, spent tens of thousands, millions to make it super easy. No doubt. Anybody can run ONPASSIVE. Anybody. You're in, you win. No doubt about it. The company did 99.9% of the heavy lifting, and you get to reap the rewards. It's highway robbery. We should be arrested. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Red. I'll have more to say when it comes back around, and he can fill you in every hour from last Wednesday till now. So go ahead, Red.
I don't think this platform likes us anymore, Marty.
Red, can you hear me? Am I frozen or is he, Chris?
He's frozen. Can't see me, but you can see and hear you.
Wow, guys, this is like the Three Stooges. Chris, you go.
Right.
Red can reboot and come back.
Okay, you can hear me pretty good though, right?
Oh yeah, no problem. Just Chris has no view and Red has a view but doesn't move.
He's probably refreshing. I see him moving now. Okay. Listen, I pass the 360 Chris Johnson viewpoint. I want to give you guys a little bit of inspiration here. Some things that I have studied this morning. Red,
Okay,
say,
can you hear me now?
yeah, go ahead, Red. Take it, Red.
My headset died. I had to change over to some earbuds, but we're back in the game, which is fantastic. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that, but there we go. So a week in on passive. I am gonna put my neck right on the line now and say this is and has been the biggest week in on passive to date. Take everything else away. The last 5 years, the Burj Khalifa, the offices rollouts, and all the rest of it. This week has been our biggest week to date. Why? Because this is the time, this is the week that we went commercial to the general public. We have finally opened our doors. September the 1st is going to go down in history in the the reaches of ONPASSIVE, and it's going to be there from time immemorial. Absolutely amazing. But let's do the normal things. Let's go over the last 7 days. And it really is such a change in all of us, isn't it? From 1 week ago on Wednesday to this Wednesday. So if you remember back to last Wednesday, we were talking about what is going to be happening. We were still in that mindset, weren't we, of ONPASSIVE is going to launch. We're going to be opening the doors very, very soon. Wednesday came, we had a 7-day extension for OTracker. We didn't have an early one for OConnect, did we? If you remember, it still hadn't been refreshed for 7 days. And then quite late on last Wednesday, we had that 7-day extension for OConnect. You guys are probably saying, I had many people going, oh, why? Because they thought it's going to be another 7 days before anything happens. They thought, oh, another 7 days, we get another putback, blah, 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 all the rest of it. And I remember I was said on my live at the time, on Wednesday and on Thursday, just because we have an extension does not mean to say they're not going to open the doors. And boy, was I right, I'm glad to say. But anyway, let's continue with what happened Wednesday. We also had a new pop-up in the back office as well, saying there was going to be something happening very shortly, and to keep an eye out in the back office for more news. Thursday came around and we had that confirmation. A very late meeting, if you remember, happened on the Thursday night. Didn't happen till around about, I think, 10:30, 11 p.m. on Thursday night, US time. And that was the confirmation from our CEO, Ash Mufareh, that we were going live. When? The very next day, Friday. So that was the confirmation we had. We'd all been waiting for, and he was extremely pleased. If you remember, the notes were put in the back office for the next day, and sure enough, the next Friday, the OES site went down, if you remember, because they had to migrate a huge amount of data, and we were waiting, all of us, weren't we, with bated breath. I can remember, I cannot tell you the amount of times I was hitting that refresh button on the OES to see if it had gone live. Remember, it had, we're under maintenance, good things are happening, we're gonna, and all the rest of it, they're on the front of it. We also had a post from our CMO, Mohammed Nassal, on Twitter saying, get ready, and all the rest of it. Absolutely amazing. And then 9 p.m. US time, the doors opened. 9 p.m. US times, the doors of ONPASSIVE opened for business. Fantastic. We got to see the wallets in all their glory. We got to see how it was all working. The payments gateway was open for OConnect, telling you everything, all the rest of it. Absolutely amazing. And boy, did everyone start going crazy. People were signing up by the thousands per minute, thousands a minute, all pouring in. Wait, everybody who was having the funds available to activate their accounts started doing this on Friday night. All through Saturday, there was as well. And then we also had some new links added on Saturday into the My Links section. They split that up. So they had corporate links, they had video links, and they had your own link. It's all been separated now. If you go to the My Links section on your OES, and you will see that. Again, everyone's signing up all through Saturday, and on Saturday itself as well. And well, late Saturday night into Sunday, they added crypto options into that payment gateway, and that opened the door for a lot more people to activate. Monday came around, and late Sunday, we started hearing quite a lot of people having problems activating their accounts with the banks, etc. We were putting out advice of how to do it. It's all to do with the fraud side of things with the banks, because don't forget, guys, when you get literally hundreds of thousands of people all at the same time trying to pay a brand new company that the banks don't know about, it raises some flags. So they're being careful on your behalf, and rightly so, to make sure this is something that you want to do and want to pay to. Subsequently, from this on Monday, late on Monday, we had a pop-up message in the OAS from COO Mohammed Kamal saying they were going to freeze the card side of payments for OConnect within the O wallets. So the only way that you can pay is by cryptocurrency to activate your account and get OConnect. Why? Because they want to work on making it more streamlined, more easier for you guys to activate. And this is what they've been working on now for the past nearly 24 hours or so. So as far as cards is concerned, guys, we do know the problems. It is going to be coming back online as soon as they've got it to a stage where they're happy with it. And then we will all be back in action once again to be able to use Visa, MasterCard and Amex. And you never know, they might even be adding extra options to the payment gateway as well for other countries to make it easier for them as well. So it has been an absolutely roller coaster, hair standing on end, tingling, amazing week. We are exactly where we want to be, and that is doors open to the public, being able to get our business going. Whether you've got 10, 1, 0, 100,000, it doesn't matter what is in your organization right now. September the 1st, that was the day that your business started. You want to start your engines, you want to get out there. Remember, one sale, the very first sale of OConnect, 100% of that commissions comes back to you. So instantly you have your money back. Second sale, you're getting 25%, and so on and so on and so on. It certainly is in your hands right now to change your financial future. Is the company going to help you? Yeah, damn right they are going to. But we are opening the doors with this. This is how we're starting. And things obviously will be updated and changing as we go along. Okay, but this is how we are starting. That's it from me. Marty or Chris, I believe, over to you.
Can you hear me? Okay, because my phone and my laptop seem to be having a conversation and I'm not included in it. And they're doing all kind of crazy things. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. You don't need to see me. What you do need is just to hear me what I got to say today. Now, if you watched me the last couple of days since September 1st, I literally have been acting crazy, going crazy. Why? Because I'm filled with joy. I'm filled with excitement. Oh, for the last 3.5 years, for me, for Red and Marty, 5 years, 4.5 years, we've talked about something that we believed in. And to actually, hold on, let me start over. I was telling Marty the story the other day. I have a buddy named Lou who's a master at everything. And one day he was helping me rebuild my refrigerator in my boat. Okay, it broke. He was building this motor, and at that time I had to use the bathroom. I'll tell you that other part later. And I really needed to go. And he said, okay, I think I got it all. I said, okay, Lou, thanks. Because my head of my boat or the bathroom was right next to that refrigerator. And he doesn't realize, because I didn't say nothing, I got to use the bathroom. I said, all right, Lou, I'll talk to you later. He goes, wait. I'm like, what? And I'm sweating bullets here. He says, you know, part of what I love to do is putting things back together and watching them run. This is what I'm talking about, if you know what I'm talking about. Together, three of us with another 1,400,000 people, we're watching something being put together. Now we get to enjoy enjoy, and I mean thoroughly enjoy, watching this perfected machine run, work, and just tears of joy, excitement, freedom, everything Ashmafar has said. Now, I want to give you a couple quotes today. Hold on. William, I'm on a live. I'll call you back, brother, okay? All right, bye. So this is what we do. This is what founders do to help out. I get people calling me while I'm on a live because they need a little bit of help with certain things. Let me tell you something. Never go to bed depressed. Shake it off and count your blessings. Okay? Whatever you're going through right now, shake it off and know that you're part of something that's this huge and it will change your life. Okay? Right now, there's millions of people in this world who are asking God, please, please bring something new in my life. Give me an opportunity. This is why I tell people get out and talk about ONPASSIVE, because it's beautiful. And everyone in the world that's willing to listen, and there's a lot of people that want to listen, would love to get in this company because it's absolutely perfect. Now, one of my favorite things I heard today, your goal is to build a life you don't need a vacation from. I'll say that again because I really like it. Your goal is to build a life that you don't need a vacation from. You get it? How many times have we worked, and what do we say? Oh my gosh, I need a vacation. All right. ONPASSIVE is the place that you're never going to say that, because you're going to be on vacations talking about ONPASSIVE. You're never going to want to go away from it, to be honest with you. All right. And my very important one is, I want to tell everyone, worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Okay. So a lot of us are worried about certain things here, certain things there. And when I think about things, I think a little crazier than most people. I'm thinking about all the stuff that our CEO has done for us and has continued to do for us. And I thought, man, I wonder how many people in this world that are very successful today just started out horribly wrong. And I'm going to give you some names, but you do the research. Isaac Newton, Abraham Lincoln, Charles Darwin, Louisa May Alcott, the Wright brothers, Winston Churchill, Walt Disney, J.K. Rowling, Oprah Winfrey, the list goes on and on and on. Every one of these successful people that I just mentioned, and there's thousands more of names you don't even know. Here, let me give you an example. Do you know who invented the pacemaker? Ron Hubbard probably doesn't even know that. And right now he's very thankful. It actually was a guy trying to do something and he put a wrong part in, and guess what? The pacemaker was invented. True story. Look it up if you don't believe me. But understand this. In ONPASSIVE, Ash said it the other day, something this big, not everything is going to go as planned right away. All right. And we witnessed that, but I'm going to be straight up on it. You can't see my face. I wish you could, because I want you to look me in the eyes when I say this. Ashmafar, everything he's told me, you, these two buddies of mine on the camera, and the world has always happened just the way he said it. Now, does he get some bumps here and there? Absolutely he does. Does he tell us them? No, I wouldn't either. All right. Marty said it today on his live with the other two brothers, Mike and Dan. Ashmafar comes on the camera to talk to us, positive, upbeat. We've never seen him look like, and we know he's tired because of the hours he's keeping. All right. We know that the hours he is keeping with the tech team. You heard the other day, the tech team has gone on 3 days straight. He's trying to tell them, you need to go home. No, they want to do what's right for us, for them, for the world, because it's that big, folks. This is one of those things that is going to be talked about for thousands and thousands of years, about this one guy who everyone thought was crazy and thought, no way, you can never do this. And why he was doing it. People, listen, a famous quote again, and I'm all over the map today. I get it. was from, I believe, was Henry Ford or Walt Disney. All right. Failed many, many times. I think it was Walt Disney said, I needed to get kicked in the teeth to wake me up just to keep going. And I'm going to tell you something. Ash Mafar has been kicked in the teeth, punched, jabbed, dropped, thrown, and he is still going. He is still going and he's not stopping. Not for himself. God, I wish you could see me. Not for himself, but for every one of us and for everyone in this world that has a problem right now, because he's got the solutions, right? We are witnessing history in the making since September 1st, because 5.5 years ago, you might just say 20 years ago, when this popped into this guy's head, and I'm talking about Ash Mafara, you can call him whatever you want. I call him brother, friend, amazing, can never thank him enough. This guy created something for anyone that wanted to change their lives. We've witnessed the change in the last 5 years. Now we're witnessing the change to September 1st. And oh my gosh, look at this go. All right, I used to dread looking at my phone because I have a lot of messages, but I'm very thankful for my phone right now. I am very thankful for being part of ONPASSIVE. Like I said the other day, it was the greatest decision I ever made in my life. It's going to take me and you places where I only dreamed about. What did Ash say many times? You need to dream bigger. I had no clue when he was saying that, to be honest with you. But now since September 1st, I completely understand what he means is my dreams aren't big enough. I completely understand which one product, OConnect, our very first paid product, what is done in the last 4 or 5 days for thousands of founders as of right now. And they're seeing it happen. And that's one product. And there's so many more things that are coming our way. Sit back. It will be Christmas every single day. You're all going to be part of it. Artificial intelligence kicks in. Not yet, but when it does, what is the biggest thing Ash has always said? Let us do it for you. What is it Red and Marty always said? Sit back. Let us take the heavy load off you. This is what ONPASSIVE is. It's a new thing. It's different. It's unique. It's caring, compassionate. It's a wealth builder like you have never, ever seen in your lifetime. And you never, ever will see a wealth builder like this in your lifetime. Marty DeGarmo, Red Redford, I want to thank you personally for always helping me out. And the rest of the founders, you inspire me every day from your stories. All right. And I am very grateful for every one of you. And William DeLorme, I will call you after this live is over. Marty DeGarmo, back to you, brother.
Fantastic. I can't remember if you said you had anything, you didn't have anything. Sound like you didn't have anything, because that's usually when you have a big role like that. Very good, Chris and Red. Yeah, we're stoked. I couldn't be in a better place. I tell you what. Yes, I'm very, very happy. But I'll tell you what, I'm happier knowing that on this journey we all took together is seeing the fruits of Mr. Mafar's labor, and all of us get to enjoy it very, very soon. It's happening.
Marty,
yeah.
Hold on. I just got a text from Gershman Dillon. They just did in India their very first OConnect. Over 5,000 people, and it went beautiful. Yeah. Way to go, India and Gershmender.
Gersh. I can't believe we call him Gersh. And he likes it. Anyway, no, that's fantastic. But anyway, we're in a good place. It feels really good, yes, but I love the idea that people have grown to their, and you none of you, even me, have seen what's coming. So grab it, be happy. Yeah, pull out those dreams, dust them off, and increase them a little bit. If these last 5 days are anything showing what's coming, I don't know if I can take it. But anyway, so Red needs to say one more thing, but I'm gonna shut him. I'm going to shut it down. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay.
I'm done anyway. Go ahead, Rich.
I'm just going to say, I had a text saying, why are we using Zoom and not OConnect? Because Chris has just reminded me. Pure and simple, guys, it's because we have Zoom set up so that it goes to as many YouTube channels as possible, so we can spread out the word of OP360 to as many YouTube channels out there. That is the only reason. As soon as OConnect has the facility to be able to restream it directly onto YouTube, which they have, by the way, it's just not set up for it at the moment. We will obviously go over to OConnect. Nothing to do with anything else except for that. Back to you, Marty.
No, that's fantastic. If I had the stream key, we would be there, not here. Trust me. Look what's going on with Zoom now. I mean, Chris can't even see him. I mean, that's a good thing for some of us. Yeah. No, but anyway, oh yeah, that's why. I hope people know that. I mean, you're right. I forgot to say that. That's exactly why. There is one set up. They have it for the corporate, but eventually we'll be able to do the same thing. But really, we want to get people to come into the ONPASSIVE and use OConnect. Does anybody else have anything else? All right, guys, women, you've done a phenomenal job. I'm proud of all of us. You should take a bow, keep in the course. We only had to do 1/10 of 1%, while Mr. Mupara, his family, the tech team did the other 99.9. Shout out to the Mupara family. My gratitude is beyond my words. Kamal, Nazal, Susan, tech team, you're amazing. All men, women, we don't even know, maybe. Some of you we don't know. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I mean that. Every webinar that you can't be on, they talk about how great the tech team is. Mr. Mupara, obviously, Kamal and Nazal and Susan and the team. I have never been to a meeting that the gratitude towards all of you is not mentioned. I can't remember the last one where that hasn't been done, and that's a pretty cool thing. Anyway, love y'all, and I will see you tomorrow live or probably on one of the webinars tonight. We do have, in about an hour and a half, I believe Comfort comes on at 4 o'clock Eastern, and we have an 8 o'clock Roblin Live. They're on every night, and then we have Mino at 9:30, and I'll see you there. And Red, congratulations on your daughter getting married. He's going to be out of the loop for a little while. Enjoy, Red, and like I said, congratulations to you and your daughter and Jane. And Chris, get your computer fixed. All right, get your computer.
I'll fix it right after we get out of here.
Yeah, it'll never work again, everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't need to see me. You don't need to see me. You just need to hear me.
Well, you know what? I think I'd rather do the opposite. I'm just kidding. All right, I'll see you guys.